Right, so what we're going to do now is take the chain cover off, front sprocket cover off, but I'm going to take the rest assembly off, probably take the chain guard off. A lot of this stuff, because it's been polished before, it's going to have to be polished again. Not something I've done a lot with. I like to ride the bikes rather than clean them, so we'll see how that goes. What I'll do now is take the front sprocket cover off and go from there. What I normally do, where the slot is, where the bolt is, I usually put a mark on the end of the spline there, the shaft. You just put a scratch mark on it, just gives you a guide to where you put it when you put it back. Yeah, all the bolts are coming out quite easy, so none of them are, I'm not having a problem with any of them. Right, so like I say, I've got it lined up, so I know roughly where to put it back. I might have to adjust it from my position that I want anyway, but at least it's a starting point. Put the bolt back in, otherwise I'm going to lose it. If we take the bike assembly off, like I say, it'd be easier just to clean when it's off. Okay, so that's that off. It's just the ball socket comes off. It is quite rusted up, but I have got a spare one, so I'll probably change that and put this one on. It's just been standard, it's just got a bit rusted up, so we'll clean that up. That all needs cleaning up, keep everything together. Right, let's just take the sprocket cover off. Like I say, these are blue anodized bolts. They're all around the casing here as well. Not something that I'm keen on, but we'll keep it as it is for now, and then in time I can change it to what I want. Just a wire on a grommet there, just sits in the top. You have to keep it in there, otherwise you can trap the wire and break it, or you don't want to get it caught up in the chain. So something else that needs a good clean up, so we'll put that there. We'll take the chain guard off. Yeah, it's a lot easier to clean everything up if I take it off, so, and as everything's coming off fairly easy. It was just the rubber on the back of them was just tight against that. That's quite good. So that's something else that needs a good clean up. Okay, we're going to have a look at the back brake now. I'm going to take the back brake off, take the complete assembly off, put everything. Actually, mass cylinder looks a bit seized. That's just solid, that it's not moving at all. So I'm just going to take the mass cylinder off first. You can always get another one. Just take the split pin out the back of it. slipping out. Should be a washer on the back, possibly. Pull the clutch pin out. Yes. So 3 washers there, one each side of the actual brake lever itself, and then one at the back where the split pin is. So we'll pull them to one side. So we've got that loose now. We know the pedal's not seized. You can feel that isn't going to move at all. Mass cylinder's seized up. So first of all, I'll just go to the reservoir up here, unbolt it from the subframe. So just a Allen-key bolt going up to the reservoir, just move the seat. What we do is undo it here. Just take the heel plate off. All this is going to be cleaned anyway. Valves holding the heel plate on just holds the master cylinder in place. That's what we need to change. It's all seized up, but they're fairly standard. Probably got one here somewhere, standard Suzuki one, so we'll get one of those and just replace it. Just undo the clip, the brake pipe. Get that up there. There. To be honest, there's no brake fluid in there at all. So looking at, because the paint's all come off here, all the paint's all flaked, it's all had brake fluid around here, so it's probably leaked. Looks like there's no fluid in there anyway, so any fluid in. Like I said, I like to use these, they're really good. Just you put them underneath the bike, they fit between the 2 wheels, so if you're doing oil change and all that sort of thing, just catches any of the bits. If there's any liquid come out, any fluid comes out, it'll all run into here as well. And then all you have to do is wipe it down, then you've got it for next time, so just saves a bit of a mess. Right, what I will do, that passes behind a bracket behind the swing arm there, so we need to take one end of the pipe off. This looks like it's going to be the easiest, so we'll take that off, cut the string off that's been on there. So let's take the tape off. Someone's put a piece of wood between, that's good. Save the pistons going all the way out. So I can probably put that back in place. So just put it in place there. Just make life a bit easier. Some of this. Right, so we have got fluid in from here down to the caliper, so it looks like the mass cylinder's the issue there, because it's leaked out there, but we've got fluid here, so copper washers on there each side of the pipe. Put that back on. Take the caliper back off, and we'll have a look at that. get it all cleaned up. A new set of pads. Disc feels alright, it's not grooved, it's not thin, just needs cleaning up. And the pistons push back. When I leave it against them with my hand, pistons push back, so it's just a matter of cleaning it up. The problem is with the mass cylinder. So that should now come up through the clip on the back. Right. So there we have mass cylinder, that's all that. Yeah, like I say, just great having the tray. You just put everything in it, any fluids leak, you take that away now and everything's clean. Just makes life a bit easier. That'll have to come off, I'll take that off. In fact, that's the brace for the rear caliper, and that supports the rear caliper and holds it in place. So there's a little bit of movement in the front of that, so there might be a bush or something, so I'll have a look at that. So there's just an Allen key through there, bolt, and we'll have to take out. Actually, I've got a split pin through it, so I'm just going to get the split pin out. Yeah, there's a split pin through there. So through the back of the bolt there's a split pin. There's a split pin. Oh, it's actually an air clip. So that's easier. So let's do the back of it. Right, so it's 12mm on the back. So that come out easy enough. It's just got that. It does swivel a bit because it allows for movement of the back wheel. A little bit of movement in it, but we'll look at that. So put the bolt back through, and then that's on. And we'll shove the air clip back through. More easy the air clips than the split pins fit in there, and then that can get cleaned up. Right, so now we're going to do these bolts and take this off. Got wires here going to switch, that's for your rear brake. There's a connector there, so I'll move that up there out of the way. So there's a switch on the back of here, the springs come off, so as you go down, puts the brake lights on, rear brake light on. Right. So again, we'll get that cleaned up. There's the spring, goes underneath there. So pull the switch, and you've got threads to just the switch up and down if your brake light's not. So that just needs all cleaning up and then putting back on. Okay.